Only one question per person, and please direct your question to only one person. As always, please identify your name and media. And as a reminder, we have translations in French, English, Spanish, Catalan, and Basque. So we're ready to get started. Let's take the first question from Barça Web, please. Barça Web. Background, yeah.
Hola, bona tarda.
My question is to Jonathan Giraldez, another one for Aitana. You are one step far from winning your third trophy. You can also get the poker in just one season. How important is tomorrow's game, and how do you evaluate the other team, Olympique de Lyon? Aitana, as you know, there will be lots of supporters from Catalonia and from other places. What's your message to them? Thank you very much.
Moltíssimes ganes de jugar a la final de demà. Estem completant una...
We are willing to play tomorrow. We are doing a fantastic season. We are playing very well. Football performance, especially in the last games. We are growing up. We are in an excellent dynamic. The whole team is available. Almost the whole team is available. It's a final. So at the beginning of the season, we wanted to be with the 3 trophies in Spain, won, and then the opportunity to play here again a new Champions final. That shows our level in the last seasons. And what we have to do tomorrow is to show and to prove that we want to be the best team in Europe. Our ambition is great. I see that every day. And I'm calm. I'm cool. Good afternoon. Yes, we are getting information that we will have lots of supporters, lots of culés. For me, it's an honor to be in this club. We are getting support everywhere in Montjuic, in Johan, here in Bilbao. We know they are the 12th player, and as they always show, it's the player we need to win all matches. Thank you very much.
And please, as a reminder, only direct your question to one person, please. Thank you.
Ruth Vilà, Catalunya Ràdio. Jonathan, Santiago soñaba un pastor que...
Jonathan, now Aitana was saying, and Passport was saying that both teams evolved a lot. How do you see this final? What do you think, or what do you see for tomorrow in the pitch? Well, I agree, both teams evolved. We have different players. Our structure is also different. I see a game where we need to dominate for the 90 minutes. We are a recognizable team with the ball or without it. We like creating occasions. Of course, there will be small adaptations in order to counter-rest their virtues. And from there, all our polyvalence and our capacity to adapt to different situations, all things we've been working during the season prepared us very well, because we get here perfectly from a physical point of view, and we will prove it tomorrow.
One, please.
Bona tarda, míster. Laia Coll de RAC1.
Good afternoon, RAC1. 24 hours before the most important game. It's more than a trophy. It goes beyond a Champions final. We see European football. We see a poker. But the club, even if we have this historical opportunity in 124 years, they decided to communicate today something very important for the club future, which is that Xavi is leaving the club. So how does it affect you? And do you think they could have kept this message 1 or 2 days in order not to do it today? Well, with such an important game tomorrow, no other topic, no other subject will divert attention. We are having lots and lots of supporters tomorrow here with us. We are so looking forward And I'm super sure that all the attention will be focused in what we want, which is being concentrated to prepare today the game with another training session and then to give our best version. Very well prepared mentally, adjusting the stress, the tension, thinking, of course, in winning.
Thank you.
Bona tarda als tres, Marietiques de Lyon.
Good afternoon. I have a question for Caro.
Tipo más maduro que
Players are saying you are a more mature team now than in Turin. How important is this maturity for you and the mental aspect as well to face such an important and relevant match? Well, hello, as a team, when you go through tough things, you learn, and we've learned lots of things from these finals, either by winning or losing. We are now more prepared, more mature. We have experienced this same situation oftentimes, and that's a help. I see it as something positive. The fact that we've actually experienced these things. And as they said, we are really wanting to face this match tomorrow and to fight for the title.
Mundo Deportivo, in the front row, please.
Hola, bona tarda als tres. La meva pregunta és per l'Aitana.
Question is for Aitana. It's about the psychological factor. We saw that you can overcome, but in the four finals you won. Goals were always at the minute 37. So during training sessions you can prepare some situations, but what about the psychological part? Because you cannot prepare a final with 40,000 people or 50,000 people. How do you prepare that individually and in group? Hello. I believe there's no specific way to work on that. It's more your own experience. You learn how to overcome adversity. Some years ago, maybe we started a game losing and it was difficult for us to overcome it, but we lived that 2 years ago, for instance, in semi-finals and also with Chelsea. We needed to overcome a first leg where we lost. So I think that experience is very important, but of course we also know that if we don't get goals in the first minutes, it's much better. But even if it happens, because it can happen, we are with a very big team in front of us, we are confident, we think in victory, and this is something we really improved in the last years.
Bones, Jonathan, per IB3 Televisió, te volia demanar...
Jonathan, what about the three players from Mallorca, Cata, Patri, and Mariona? And also, in this first level team, there are 4 people from the island. So what do you think about that? Well, it's not a surprise. I know them since many years ago. They are very important players for the team. They have lots of experience, not only in Barca, also with the Spanish team. And I think they are in very good shape. They proved that during the season. They are important for the team. And of course, the 26 players available for tomorrow are very important, all of them.
Yeah, we can go there, yeah.
Hola, ESPN Holanda. Somos aquí por las holandesas mañana.
Holland from the Netherlands, we're here. So Aitana is player in the national Dutch team, and how do you see this in her and the team at the beginning of the season, and how do you think she can deal with the level of the final? Hello, Snai, as you say, is a shy player, also a very young player. She needs time. I think she has improved a lot ever since the beginning of the season, but we have helped her a lot to come into the group because she's shy and it's always harder, but she's a great person, all in as a player. She's very young, still many years ahead, and I'm sure she will give us a great level for many years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes a los tres. Andrea Pérez para la cadena.
Hello, good afternoon for Cadena Cope. Aitana, you have been asked by adversities, but I want to ask about Olympique de Lyon. You're saying that there's a final tomorrow, very relevant team, historically speaking. So what is the role of the mental? You are very mentally strong, but before a team such as Lyon, where you lost the only 2 Champions finals, what is the role of mental element tomorrow? Hello. I always like to talk about mentality because I believe that without this winning and ambitious mentality we wouldn't be here where we are. But what I wouldn't like is to talk about the past because, yes, it could be good to learn, but it does not mean that tomorrow will repeat itself or have a similar situation. So therefore, I believe that we need to respect our rival. It's a great rival, we know that, but we also trust ourselves, our potential. For me, final, it's a 50-50 final, very equal. And I see us train every day throughout the season. I know about my team's mentality, and tomorrow will be a great day. And we will have that ambitious and winning mentality we always have.
Buenas tardes a las tres. Alfredo Martín.
Good afternoon, Fred Martinez from Onda Cero. My question is for the coach, Jonathan Giraldez. It's very possibly your last title, the option of leaving as a champion. So it's perhaps one of the most important matches since you're in Barcelona and the most special because of its meaning. Yes, for sure. Yes. Yes, indeed, because it is the last title. And I'm very proud, of course, because of all my experience, 3 years as a coach and 3 previous years as an assistant. But the fact that we're playing here in Spain, there's a spectacular stadium. I believe that the situation in which we are, well, we would have loved this at the very beginning of the season, having this 3 national titles with us and having the possibility of playing a Champions League final tomorrow at San Mamés with many people coming from Barcelona and the rest of Spain, and I'm sure from all over the world. So there is this emotional aspect always present because being at the forefront of Barca was very special for me, and being able to train with these players every day and being able to work with the staff that we have at our disposal and being part of this club, it makes me feel very proud, and we are where we want to be. Tomorrow we need to play our best possible match to try and crown ourselves and get this new champions.
In the front.
Hola, buenas a los tres. Ana Palet de...
Hello, good afternoon, Ana Palet from Cadena Ser. Aitana, question for you. Going back to what you said before, as for all the media noise that you hear, how would you explain and how would you describe why it's so important in a football context and women's football context, how important is tomorrow's match? All eyes need to be put on you, and could you please explain why? Thank you. Well, I believe that fans and supporters have answered with the massive movement and displacement we're going to see tomorrow. No more explanations are needed. As the coach said, we want to be 100% focused on the match, which is what we deserve. We've been working on this for years, and supporters also deserve that. I wouldn't like to talk about anything else today.
Hola, I'm Jane from Swedish television. Can I ask you in English, Aitana, and you answer in Spanish? Is that okay? We've seen that you and Fridolina Rolfö means a lot for each other and have helped each other, supported each other very much through injuries to come back to where you are now. Can you describe that and what you mean for each other? Please, thank you.
Yeah. Hi. For me, Fridolina means a lot because she's a nice person, a nice footballer. I think we connect so well each other since we meet here in Barcelona. And she helped me a lot. I always say her that she's like a mom, not only because she's so tall, also because she's helpful and a great person, also a very, very, very great footballer. And for me, it's unique to have she in the team.
Let's go next to Radio Marca, please.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Raúl Fuentes de...
Hello, Raúl Fuentes from Radio Marca. My question is for Aitana. Aitana, I don't know whether finals are here or not to be enjoyed, or given the responsibility and the tension that a match as tomorrow's has, it's difficult to enjoy those 90 minutes. Hello. They say that finals are there to win them, but I would like to say that you also need to enjoy them because these are unique moments, not only the match itself, but also the training that we're going to have now. It's unique. We have been training for the entire week. These are, once again, unique moments. And of course, winning is important, and winning is important no matter what. But enjoying is something that, well, I'm learning to do it with time, and we deserve it as well, not only given the match and playing against Olympique, but also what we have around us. We're so privileged.
Fine. Yeah. There, please.
Hello, Synne from Norwegian VG. I have a question for Caroline. Ada has told that you guys has promised each other that the loser of this final will give each other 1 or 2 assists at the national camp after this final. Can you tell me a bit about how you guys got to that solution, and also a bit about how it is to play against Lyon for the third time in a final like this?
Hello. We simply made up a pact to try to motivate the loser to perform, because we had 2 important games coming up for the national team, and then we just agreed on that the winner had to take care of the loser, so the loser gets back on her feet to perform well and help the other continue with the good feeling from the final. So it's simply a way of trying to be nice gestures to each other, to as good friends push each other and help each other. And tomorrow you face each other. One is going to be happy, one is going to be sad. It's part of the game, so it's perfectly fine. And Lyon is a great team. For us, a great rival. We're looking forward to play them tomorrow, and it's going to be hopefully a fantastic game with a fantastic audience. And this is why we train all year. So we're really in peace with the situation right now, and just looking forward for the game tomorrow.
Let's go to El Periódico next, please, right here. In the front.
Hola, bona tarda a tots. Jonathan,
Good afternoon. Jonathan, my question. After the final tomorrow, do you think your balance will be different? I mean, if you win, it will be different than if you lose? Yeah, of course. I mean, if you win, you are the best one. So if you win, you are the best one. If you don't win, it's not the same. We play football to win. And if we are in this club in Barca, it's for winning trophies and titles. I believe season is being fantastic. Last 3 seasons have been fantastic. It's very difficult to improve everything we did up to now. But of course, if tomorrow we win, it will be a completely different movie, not just for people, but also for myself. If I'm here, it's because I love competing, I love winning, and of course, my wish and everything I did up to now is to prepare the best possible way to help the players so that we can reach that goal, which is winning.
You have a question here?
Hola, Jonathan. Jo volia preguntar...
Hola, Jonathan. Sobre el que deia la Laia Coll, do you feel that reality today was blurring this date before the match? Well, we just got the news, but we have training. Life goes on. I mean, these news are things that happen. Not much to say from our side because it's not our business. And I already explained that the idea for tomorrow, I mean, what we have to do tomorrow is so important that we really must be focused and we don't have to think about other kind of things. What I feel in the emotional side is that we are living very important weeks for football. We won lots of titles this season. We are training very well. All players are available, and we focus in the training we'll do right now and then to be ready tomorrow because we want to prove that we want to be the best team in Europe.
Bona tarda als tres. Jonathan, una pregunta per tu. Bon Pastor ha dit...
Bon Pastor said that tomorrow, even if you win, Lyon will continue being the first team in the world with no change in the cycle. Do you share the same opinion? If you win tomorrow, Olympique will continue being the best team in the world? Well, I respect, of course, these words. Nothing to mention, no comments, but everything we did up to now, the 5 finals in the last years, winning last champions, we are there. I agree, but we are the 2 best teams in the world for proposal, for teams, for players, for capacity, for adaptation. I believe it will be a great final, and people, supporters here in the stadium or at home will enjoy the match. My question is for Aitana. Press is saying that it's the final battle between a historic team and the actual champion. Do you feel it that way? How are you living these 24 hours before the game? Thank you. Yes, obviously we are the champions right now, but I mean, I don't know if I would say that Olympique is historical. They didn't get to all finals, but they have a huge palmarès, all my respect. So tomorrow we start 0-0. And as Mr. said, I agree, we are both the 2 best teams in the world.
The clock. Thank you.
Eskerrik asko.